Hey, this is Deirdre Martinez of the Uplift movement and the health coach that gets you fit from the inside out. We're going to talk today about flexible dieting. It's for the person that doesn't want to follow a strict diet. Maybe you have a lot of parties coming up, or you have a very social life, you travel a lot. You just like the freedom of being able to eat whatever you want to eat. That's who the flexible diet is for. And it's also great for this time of the year, in December, when we've got a lot of parties, when we've got the holidays, and there's lots of really delicious, yummy things that maybe we shouldn't really be having too much of, or they're not on our diet. So flexible dieting is a great way to be able to enjoy the things that you love, but with awareness and also with pleasure, which is a great thing. You get to enjoy the things that you want to have. So there's different types of way that you can practice flexible dieting. One of them is to follow the 80-20 rule. So 80% of the time you're going to eat foods that are not processed, that are whole, organic whenever possible, and are very nutrient dense types of foods. You're going to go for achieving balanced macronutrients and really making sure that you eat clean. That's 80% of your day. 20% of the time, go ahead and have something sweet. Go ahead and have something like chips. But it's only 20% of your day. It's a very, very small amount. It's not going to be like the whole day, or it's not going to set you off down into a spiral of eating cookies all day or whatever. So it's following the 80-20 rule. Another way that you can look at the 80-20 rule is by filling up your plate 80% with vegetables, greens, things that are very nutrient dense in terms of fiber and antioxidants. And then 20% can be for your protein, as well as some starchy carbs, whether they come from fruit, sweet potato, quinoa, whatever it is that you like. So there's the 80-20 rule, really simple. Another way to practice flexible dieting is to go for visual measurements. So for women, we are looking at a protein, one protein that is the size of your palm. And for your carbohydrates, you're looking at a fistful, basically a cup in your hand, small fistful of carbohydrates. And remember, that's fruit, starchy carbs like sweet potato, peas, corn, potatoes, whatever. And for your vegetable, one serving of a vegetable, which is more like a fistful. And you could put that right to your plate and see if it looks like your fist. And that's a non-starchy carb. So we're looking at spinach, broccoli, sugar snap peas. Those are some of my favorites. And then for fat, you're looking at about the length of your thumb. So it's only in a couple of almonds, like maybe 6 almonds, a slice or 2 of avocado, but it's just about the length of your thumb. And that's what you want to aim for at every meal. And I'm talking more like 3 meals a day as opposed to 6 meals a day. But that's more or less the portion sizes that you want to aim for just by using those visual measurements. Now the last one is kind of a new trend. It's called IIFYM, which stands for if it fits your macros. And it's actually a way that I like to use a system I like to use for flexible dieting, because it gives you some sense of control or having a plan, but also having some sort of flexibility too. And you need to still track it. That's the only thing, is that if you're someone that just kind of like, I don't want to be tracking my food, I want more flexibility, then maybe those other options would be better for you. But if you like to enjoy other foods in your day-to-day basis, like breads and cookies or ice cream or whatever, but have it fit into your macros, then you need to track it. So the idea is that as long as it fits into your macros, as long as it fits into your calories, as long as you're getting the right amount of protein, carbs, and fats, then it's okay to have Cinnamon Toast Crunch for breakfast, or an Eggo waffle for breakfast, or ice cream for a snack, as long as it fits into your macros. So the only way that you can really truly know if it is by using something like MyFitnessPal or Lose It. And those are great because you can put them in your phone and you could just plug in the food as you eat it. But it's still really following somewhat of the 80-20 rule per day. But you're basically just tracking it to make sure that you stay within your calorie range and that you're following those macros. So you can have something like breakfast tacos and then eat super clean the rest of the day, and then maybe have in the evening a Skinny Cow ice cream. But hey, I stayed within my calorie range, my macros are great, I'm probably still gonna lose weight, and I didn't feel like I was deprived. I've put clients of mine on that type of program, and they've enjoyed things like chocolate and cheese and bread, and they still lost weight. So there is a lot of benefits to that type of system because you don't feel deprived. You get to eat whatever you want to eat as long as you stay within your macros. I hope this video was helpful for you. Again, those 3 ways of practicing flexible dieting are the 80-20 rule, or using visual measurements, or the IIFYM system. So as long as it fits within your macros, you're good to go. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with friends. I'd love to hear from you which diet you've tried before in terms of flexible dieting, if you have tried it. And how did it work for you? Do you still do it? Uplift, be fit, and dance through life.